my another video. Today I am going to talk about the sharing docs scoping in Apidog. So in Apidog, sharing documents can refer to an sharing API specification, request, responses, or any other content that is a part of an API development and testing project. Since API doc is an API design and testing tool, the process of sharing documents typically involves collaborating on API workflows, sharing test cases, or sharing the entire project with the team members or clients. So here within the screen we can see there are two options like quick share and published doc sites actually. So what are the differences between those two? Well, in a nutshell we can say that quick share is a temporary, fast and easy to send to your team members, and published docs are more permanent, formal, and instead of for long-term or professional sharing you can use published docs. So let's get dive into this one. So if you wish to share, use the quick share. As I have already shared this one, we can create a new one. So suppose let's give it a title like test 2. Which environment you want to have this sharing doc? Like you can select any of them, like select CloudMock. And yeah, what else you want to include within this quick share, base URL, owners. And here is today's topic: scope to share. Scope to share which and what you want to share from this document. If we click on this one, we can see that there is a window which will pop up with three options: all, that means all available documents including the endpoints and the markdowns and everything you want to share within it, and the manual selection and tag. So you can classify based on this tag, the manual selection, and if you wish to exclude any specification having a specific tag, you can type it here. For example, I have those three. If I exclude those won't be shared, and manual selection will allow you to select any of the particular markdown or endpoint to share. For example, if I select all, it will select all of it. Instead of that, if I select any particular, like this post, add a new pet to the store, if I wish to select this one, you can see from root the corresponding folder which holds the endpoint has been selected, and next the post which you wish to share, and then you can easily share this one for the expected client you wish to share. Let's go back to the previous page, and here you can see the published doc sites. So here is an interesting thing, and most issues, most of the queries by others, many wants to know why and how we do have the opportunity to share published doc to some specific users or client. So here you can see there is only one which is main, which is in the root. It will come with the name main, which is unpublished, and rest of them are subclass, subsites. So there are differences in terms of scoping both of those. If you wish to share like this one, main project, we will have a different new environment, and there if you select on this edit button, you can see there is no scoping options. Rather than it comes with the version number, environment as like. So it doesn't come with any option to scope or any sharing scopes in terms of sharing. But if you go to the sub sites, and again if you click on this edit, like source branch edit, if you want to find the scope to publish, you can find it here, and again you can select. So you can select any of them, like this one or all of them, to share. So basically today's short video includes and defines which published doc sites can be scoped. For the main one, you don't have the opportunity, or it is a feature of Apidog that you cannot by default and by design you cannot share, you cannot put scope in terms of sharing for published doc sites. But for both published and unpublished, I have checked the published one, now I am showing you the unpublished one. If you select on this one, you can see we still have the opportunity to scope to publish based on the documents we have within the folders, or any endpoints, or any particular markdown we wish to share, we can do that. So we can conclude that for quick share, anytime, or even for the existing one, we have the scope option for the sharing. And for the published, more prominent, more formal, and more permanent sharing, here we can find the scope of sharing in terms of the subsites only, not in the main site. And also you can find the documentation based on this one. Here within the documentation, it clearly states that you will have the scope option within the subsites, not precisely in the uh, main sites. Here we can see only subsites let you to set the visibility scope for published docs, allowing you to choose which resources are publicly accessible. So I will put this document link within the video, and thanks for your time.